Today on Westfield 360, we're going to see what separates this complex from other senior housing facilities. I'm Drohan, so please stay tuned because Westfield 360 starts right now. Hi, Ruth. We're here together again. It's good to see you. I'm with Ruth Smith, the Executive Director of the Westfield Senior Citizen Housing Corporation. Nice to see you.
Same here.
I know we spoke a few months ago, and we're happy to come back to this lovely establishment. And I have a few questions I'd like to ask you so you can tell our viewers about the complex here. Can you please tell us, I know that the shop at Boynton is very special. Could you explain that to us?
Yes, the shop at Boynton is a way of our residents getting goods without having to go out. And many of them are impaired with wheelchairs or walkers. And while we have the bus, in the winter it's difficult, in the summer it's too hot. So this way we have a convenience store that runs with groceries, paper goods. You can have a sandwich and a cup of coffee. We get fresh baked goods. And so anything you want, and we try to buy whatever you want, is found in that store.
Do you have a specific buyer who actually goes out and purchases?
Mickey is one of our residents.
Oh, really?
Yes, and Mickey Mogavera does our shopping for us.
Oh, that's interesting.
And orders it, ice cream. You know, she goes to Price Club and Costco, and she'll go to ShopRite and ordering, and ShopRite sends their order in.
Really?
And we have dairy products and
do you cater special needs as
Absolutely. Sugar-free this and sugar-free that.
Good, good.
And, you know, residents who can't get out are very, very pleased with the store. It runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 5 days a week.
So a person who, let's say if there's inclement weather and they can't get out, now do you have a big enough facility to handle a situation where you have more residents using it? Do you find that?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
We do. And we shop that way also.
Oh, okay.
You know, and now with Christmas coming and people couldn't get out to shop for gifts, Mickey made special gifts for people to purchase.
Really?
You know, she wrapped up pieces of glass or an urn filled with, let's say, biscotti or candy or bathing goods and cellophane and ribbons, and you have a Christmas gift.
So is it a big facility?
It was.
And a big hit?
It was a big hit.
Really?
She must have had like 50 items, and they went within days.
Like hotcakes.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's great. Do most of the residents here, do they use the seniors? Because I noticed that there were buses, the senior citizen busing. Can you give us a little bit background
We
about
have our
that?
own bus.
Okay.
That runs 7 days a week.
Oh, wow.
More than once a day. We go to ShopRite, we go to Stop and Shop, we'll go to Linden Plaza, we'll go to Lord & Taylor, we go to the concerts. Wonderful residents in Westfield provide us with tickets to the Drama Club, tickets to the Symphony, Westfield Symphony, and so we're able to avail ourselves of the entertainment.
And what about, now I know I'm going to ask you about the congregational services. To me, it seems like a good time to ask you. Do you have, does the senior transportation provide you with, provide some of the residents with getting to the various different religious services in town?
We go to all the churches in town on Sunday.
You do?
And we go to the temple on Friday night.
Wow.
So that every resident can go to any of the churches within reason. I mean, Westfield and Scotch Plains usually, and Garwood.
That's great.
So
That's
that,
great.
You know, we have people going.
Do you offer any kind of service? Do you have a chapel or a room of worship here?
This is a building that's funded with federal funds.
Okay.
And so we are limited in terms of what kind of religious
activities
we can do or even decorate at Christmas time. We move towards more of a winter wonderland theme, and that's how we decorate, and that's what we stay with. But in terms of an individual getting to their own religious services, by all means we helped them to do that. Plus, within their own apartment, which is their home,
right,
they can have their Christmas trees and their creches, but we can't do it in the lobby.
I see. But you do celebrate. Is there some kind of celebration going on today?
Yes, it's a Winter Wonderland celebration.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
Yes, so we have singing going on, and we have food being served, which is You know, absolutely.
Well, maybe we could go there later. Now, do some of the family members come of the residents?
No,
So this
they
is just
don't.
for the
This is just for the
residents.
residents,
Oh, that's
right.
really
We
very
have
nice.
entertainment and-
That's lovely.
Right.
Let me ask you about the social services provided with this facility.
We have a full-time social worker whose specialty is psychology and gerontology.
Really?
He has his doctorate, and he's been with me for more than 15 years.
Wow.
And he provides help to every resident who needs help with insurance, you know, insurance.
Yes.
He has his own men's group,
Really?
and they're going out to Charlie Brown's one of these days. They go to, and one of the days this week.
Really?
And the men's group have gone to the races together. You know, they discuss issues that they're interested in,
Right,
and
right.
Robert runs those programs. But he deals with programs on depression and what's latest coming down with Medicare, Medicaid.
Wow.
And,
So it's informative, and it gets people out together to make them.
absolutely.
Now, I guess you're aware that I've been doing a few of these shows, the Senior Spotlight. We're now expanding it to open up to all of the wonderful organizations that our town, Westfield, has to offer. And I recently did one on the Friends of the Library. Now, I know that would be a great opportunity. Do some of the residents here have a chance, or do you try to coordinate between this, see what's available in Westfield, and getting some of these residents out to book groups, or they have singers sometimes come? Do you do things like that?
We have book reviews.
Wow.
Where we'll buy the books so that they all can read it and make it available to them.
That's great.
We have our own library. And most of the most popular books, and this is on the honor system, are the softcover books.
Okay.
Because they're easier to carry. We do have an alliance with the library, and Mary Bemis is one of our residents and a volunteer. She has been for more than 20 years running the library here in Westfield Senior Citizen Housing.
And so you communicate between this organization.
Definitely.
Oh,
We're
that's
bringing
wonderful.
Books from the library for the blind, and you know, on I was going to say tape, but they're no longer tape.
The DVDs,
DVDs
and stuff. Sure.
And she works with the library
That's
on
great.
an ongoing basis. You know,
Are there any other organizations that you might be able to think of off the top of your head that your residents are affiliated with?